Thank you all for tuning in. This is Andromeda News Starly, and we are coming to you live from Earth. Ever since our discovery of Earth and its rather intelligent life, we have been keen on bringing you the latest news regarding humanity's growth. And we couldn't be here more on time. It's February 2032 in Earth measurements, and the largest power on this planet, what's called the United States of America, is going through a shift in leadership. The two primary candidates have been chosen, and will begin their campaigns here in the following days. We will be here following each step, giving all of you some insight into how humans work. Back to you, Sidnegott. Thank you, Alledulle. Truly exciting news coming from the newly discovered Earth. We found them many years ago, but stayed hidden so we wouldn't disrupt their natural progression. But since knowing they can't detect us yet, we've been monitoring very closely. Isn't this exciting, Edwunter? I just can't wait.
Really exciting, Sidnegott. First in my lifetime discovering a new planet with intelligent life. We'll be checking back in with Alledulle as the story further unfolds. Now sports.
Thank you all for tuning back in to Andromeda News Starly. The day you've all been waiting for is finally here. The nation located on Earth called the United States of America is finally kicking off their presidential races. We will be handing the reins over to our reporter Alledulle so he can give us the front row view into the fight for power in the most powerful nation on this planet. Alledulle? Thank you, Sidnegott. Yes, this is an exciting day. Our field drones have reported that both top candidates will be making their first public addresses today, commemorating their victories as top candidates and giving initial glimpses into what is to come if they are elected. But before that, a little history into what we are seeing. This nation we are observing is but a small collective amongst a vastly populated oceanic planet. Founded some 250 Earth years ago, they broke away from a very powerful global empire to forge their own way. Since gaining their independence, they quickly earned the title of the strongest country on this planet. They fought many wars in their history, both foreign and domestic, and still persisted. From what we have observed, it's not impossible to say that they could be the nation that takes their species to the next step of global unification, and joining the rest of us in our universal ecosystem. But I'm getting word that the first candidate is beginning his address. Coming to you live, the American presidential candidate, David King's first speech to the people.
My fellow Americans, thank you so much for electing me as your primary candidate. It is an honor to be here in this position, and I can only say your trust will not be displaced. With this momentous occasion, I'd like to share my plan. To put it plainly, I want to reduce the government. For far too many years, the government has grown, and the nation's problems have closely followed. The invisible hand has been ruffling our hair, and we haven't had the voice we've been promised to tell it to stop. We have reached monarch-level taxes, and the programs we fund only feel like a band-aid on a cracked dam. The government is meant to preside, not dictate. They will attempt to keep a firm grip on their power by selling you the idea that they can help. But only we, the people, can help ourselves. They spin narratives of the good they do, yet the companies in bed with them only grow richer, and the politicians creating these companionships only see their wallets growing thicker, while the rest of us blindly cheer for it until we starve. I say no more. The powerful governing body with no one to answer to is our biggest enemy, My plan is a hard sell, but there is no other way. For the next 6 months, me and my team, if generously elected, will go in and work tirelessly to remove all government overreach into American life. Every single one of them. While also transferring the funding to startup companies in those fields as replacement. Returning the power to the consumer, the citizens. Now for the hard part. For the next 10 years, tax rates will remain the same, so we can dig our way out of this mountain of debt the government has created. Then after 10 years, tax rates will be severely decreased to the absolute bare minimum for all, only allowing the government to act as a tool for protection over the people and maintaining order and justice on behalf of all America's inhabitants. I hope this sits right with you all. Thank you again for the nomination. I look forward to serving the people. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.
Wow, folks, listen to those cheers. David King really has captured the people's attention. We can't say what's right for their country, but a message of putting the people first did invoke a positive reaction. Absolutely amazing to watch. Now we're going to go to the opposing candidate, who is about to give his initial address. Coming to you live, the kickoff speech of the presidential candidate, John Doe.
Hello, everyone. This is a really exciting day for me. I would like to thank all my supporters and especially my donors as they helped create this campaign. Big Pharma, Big Tech, and Big Oil. And of course, all the smaller donations from the people. Thank you all. My plan is simple. There are many people inside the U.S. who are in desperate need of help. We have programs in place right now that are working perfectly, but could be doing more. I wish to expand these programs and increase their funding. But before we can move forward with that, a stronger world is a stronger America. I want to expand our foreign aid tenfold to help billions across the globe, then move back towards our domestic programs. All while cutting your taxes and putting more money in your pocket. Thank you all again. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Wow! What an ambitious and generous plan. Sounds to me he's trying to benefit the planet as a whole. The crowd's reaction is quite different, though. Still some noticeable applause, but nowhere near the excitement behind David King. You all at home may have noticed this pattern as well, but the reference to God. It seems the people of this planet still have a closer relationship to religion than we had initially thought. Religion was one of the first things we had eliminated from our lifestyle, but it seems to still have some influence over them. Such a fascinating species. But that concludes our coverage of humanity's power struggles for today. We will be keeping you informed as key events unfold in the future. Back to you, Sidnegott. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. Word has come in from Alledulle, in the most powerful country on planet Earth. America's political race is coming to a close. Join us as we follow Alledulle through this process. Alledulle? Thank you, Sidnegott. Yes, today is the day of the election. The two candidates led amazing campaigns, and the American public has made their way to the voting stations to let their voices be heard. The polls have since closed, and the ballots are being counted as we speak. The American system has been truly remarkable to document. Over the course of this election, we have also scouted around to other countries, and America is one of the only world powers that actually allows its people to decide who will lead them forward. Many other powerful nations either have the rich install a dictator, or have a leader take control by force. Heck, we don't even have elections. We created a completely automated computer government system many generations ago. For them to keep this tradition going for so many years, no severe detriment, well, it's nothing short of impressive. Oh? What's that? Folks, I'm receiving word that the results are in. Let's make our way down so we can get front row seats into the acceptance speech of the new President of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for gathering with us today. Now the moment we have all been waiting for. The election results are in. The next President of the United States of America and the new leader of the free world is David King.
Wow, folks, what a turn of events. What say you, Sidnegott? Truly unexpected. Just about every poll was saying John Doe would win. Now I owe Edwunter 50 zens.
Yes, you do.
Quiet, guys. David King is coming out to speak.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. This is truly an honor. I'd like to keep it short, because now that it's confirmed, there is a mountain of things to begin working on. I would like to leave you all with this. Change is coming. A new and brighter America is born today. Your voice means something again. And your security is nothing but a certainty. I will see you all again on January 20th. Thank you again, and God bless America.
What a grand and powerful ceremony that was. 1.3 million Americans flooded Washington, D.C. to watch the inauguration of David King. This tradition was breathtaking to watch firsthand. I hope all of you at home have enjoyed our tour of the American power system thus far. To close out our initial survey, we are going to actually follow David King to his first ever visit to the White House, through his very own perspective. Let's go to that camera now.
Welcome to the White House, Mr. President. Please, come right in. I'll be your tour guide. We want to make sure you know where everything is in your new home. Please, right this way. And the last room, the Situation Room, where you and other high-ranking military officials have access to all sorts of intelligence during any and all major crises that require your leadership. Hopefully, I'll never have to use this. I'm planning on no conflict, only serving the American people. Yeah, that's what they all say. What? Finally, if you just follow me to this room over here, we have a video set up as a briefing for what is to come in the next couple days as you get settled in. Please, take a seat here, and the video will begin shortly. Okay. What? What the? What is this? No.
You don't serve freedom. No choice. No voice. Only we own you.
No.
Say can't run. Speak out and lose. No, it's the country is ours. No. We win is ours. We're in charge.
All right. Ready for your first speech?
My fellow Americans,
Okay. I guess we'll check back in with them in another 1,000 years. Good idea. Edwunter? Now sports.